Changes have seen Thornton move up to the top line for the ADF. Former player for the Newcastle West he also won the Goodall Cup. We're underway here with Smith, the actual Smith. Smith backhands it, goes wide. And the Heat will play this one out and away off the boards. Thornton picks it up with the blue line though. Kicked out there by the Heat. Went through the legs there. Throw it in, lead back out. Thrown back in, goes wide though. Not came in from Mixios. Far side was Berry Shape. Breakaway here for the ADF. Gustafson finds Smith in the middle, but he tips it wide. Thornton plays it off the boards. There goes an ADF player. Go through again here. There they go. They've got a player in the middle for him. Not finding from the ADF. The boards is Heat now picking it up. Playing it off the top. Out it goes. Kept in at the blue line though. Well done there. It's a bloke wearing Cannon's jersey from last night. I think it might be Brown. Yin on the puck there. Yin away from one. Running himself into some trouble though there. Sparks is effective on the forecheck. And Bull was very effective there, but Howell couldn't keep it in. Yin plays it to West, but West didn't pick it up. Instead it was Bull. Bull will take it into the zone here. Shovel this one along front. Sparks is making a nice move into the crease area there, but he couldn't find the puck. Howell trips over and turns the puck over. It doesn't escape the zone. Here's Green. Green shovels it. Handle sees it wide. Here's Sparks. Could be controlled by Cox at the blue line. By Green, sorry, at the blue line. And out and all, they won't out and away. They'll have some issues getting it out. Here's Cox. Cox showing his experience there. Johnson on the forecheck. He gets rid of Johnson. Tries to find Hurst, but couldn't. Far side. Whoa. Big collision on the far side there. We'll see it out and away now. Here's Hurst. Hurst in it. Pennell has to make a good save. Panetta. And the season into the corner there. Thrown into the middle. The ADF will have to scramble to get the one out of the way. Panetta got a hold of the puck, but the ADF see it out and away. It's the Captain Barber over there. Back into the zone. The ADF, they're out and away here. Chance if they can control the puck. They can. A 2-0. They'll go. And Baltisson will see it wide. They back into the slot area, but the ADF couldn't keep control of the puck. And it'll be played out and away. Nice to take away Yin though. Yin plays it off the boards. Plays it into his skates, and he has the puck in a nice attacking position. Shovels around, shoots. Oh, what a goal! Albert Yin, where were you last night? Yin with the score, and the ADF take an early lead here. Yin all on his own. And the ADF have taken a 1-0 lead. 13 minutes left here in the period. Here's Thornton. Thornton throws it in front of the net, and Smith saw it wide. Here's Gustafson. He couldn't control. Kept in though. Here's Thornton. The ADF try and do it. Find some extra offense. Shoot it into the bar area. And we'll have a face-off. Flicked it high. Have to find out who was playing in Cannon's jersey from last night. Might be Kouroulakos. Never came in. There's the shot. Seen line by Baltisson. Thornton's collared as he goes into the boards there. And we'll have our first penalty of the night. High sticking has been called.
Mixios, it looks like, who's hurdling the boards. Leon Mixiox, 2 minutes for high sticking. The ADF, for the first time in this 2-game series, have a power play. Medal isn't there after the Heat were able to get that one out of the way. Played back and, well, the penalty kills for both sides have been very effective. Here's a chance though for the ADF. Johnson sees it into the zone, turns it over though. And Green will play this one out of the way. Sparks nicely to himself off the boards. Throws it off the side of the goal. Johnson off the boards. He's able to find Tunnard. Tunnard couldn't keep the puck though. He's turned it over. Here's Bull. Bull plans on the shot though. The ADF swarm there and will throw it out with their hands. They can do that in their own zone. Down and deep, here's Cox. Cox will try and whip that out. Turn it over, shot, and Baltistan had to make the save. Ripper of a shot from the mid-slot area there, I think. It was number 97 there, Johnson. One of the face-offers that hit the low ceiling here in the Phillips Wigan Skating Centre. Far side, heat zone is controlled here by the ADF. Chance in the low area, still a chance for the ADF, but they can't dig it out from underneath their own skates. And it goes wide. Back to who I believe is Kuralakos. Played out and away. Reeves is skating hard, he'll pick this puck up. Got a man at the far post, but he couldn't find him. Medium by the ADF, they couldn't keep it though, that was Williams. Kuralakos throws on net. Held wide by Baltistan. Kuralakos pinching up where he should have been at the point. That's where it escapes. He's the goal scorer again. Penalty expiring for the Heat. Here's the far side. Here's Thornton. Thornton. Oh, wonderful play. There's 3 of them there. They can't score from the ADF. Wraparound chance. Couldn't be put away. Gustafson hits the floor. Nicely digs it out to Thornton. Here's Gustafson. Chance at the back, but couldn't find it. Here's Yin. Yin backhands it. Here's Gustafson. Throws it, it goes across. Down goes a Heat player. It's Kuralakos who brought him down. Chance at the back, how do they not score? Baltistan with the bad save, it's out and away. Kuralakos across to Yin. They're down and deep. Yin will have to go and get this. And Neto who made him go and chase. Here goes Smith. Smith round 1, Smith round 2. He'll shoot. And a good save there from Baltistan. Baltistan very proud of himself for making the save on the AIHL player. Lieutenant Cam Smith. Yeah, that looks like Lieutenant Cam Smith. I wonder who was playing last night in Smith's place. Face off in the Heat zone, far side dot. Tick under 8.5 minutes left in this first period. I went Ashford. Ashford had Smith up there for him. That's the other Smith for the Aussie Heat. That's Jamie Smith. Mixios kept it in. Smith goes across. Shot goes in. Saved there by Pennell. Dangerous but smart outlet pass at the same time. Here goes Smith. Smith. Ooh. The knee was left trailing on Smith there. It was Berry. Berry shake. Berry late knee. Smith couldn't control it, neither could West. West was able to get it down into the netting and it's escaped play. And we'll have a face-off. Inside the Heat zone. Far side dot. Face-off is down and the Heat are able to get this one out of the way. Will icing be called? Icing will be called. Still 1-0. A goal from Albert Yin is what separates us. Didn't play last night. He's been outstanding though for the ADF so far. Face-off is down, and whilst won by the ADF, he'll be played out here. Turn over, here's Kurolakos at the blue line. He'll take it in, he'll take it round. Williams for company. Here's Howe. Bull. It's a 3-on-1 chance here for the Heat. Bull couldn't keep it though, turned it over. And now Kurolakos will go the other way. Karun out nastily, and here's the ADF in the corner. Controlled by Kurolakos, but he whiffs on the shot. Chipped out and away by Howe. Howe plays it to Sparks, but Sparks didn't know it was getting played to him. And the ADF will get this one out of the way. Here's Thornton. He's out to Smith. Smith. Oh, Gustafson in the crease, and Gustafson deflects it wide. The ADF are cooking with gas here. Smith goes ring wide, couldn't find Gustafson initially. Gets it on the rebound, sets it up again. Who fires one wide. And the Heat are hanging on for dear life here. Panetta turns it over, Thornton. Great work there by Hurst. Right out by the ADF. Smith. Cool and calm, whatever you like. Thornton. Here's Gustafson. Oh, the save from Baltisson's outstanding. Point blank range. Baltisson sees it into the bar area. And we'll have a face off in the Heat zone. 5 minutes exactly remaining. It's down. Heat will try and control this. They'll turn it over. Shot goes in. It's just wide. Shovel on down there by Brown at the point. Chance couldn't quite get it on net. They're out the way through Reeves. Reeves loses his footing after he was checked from the side. ADF has some issues getting it out. They do now. Here's West. West sees it up, but couldn't find Johnson. Here's a chance there for Hurst. Hurst turns it over though. Hard checks going in. Hurst will pick it up. And we're going to have an offside called. A decent crowd has rolled in once again. It's still the same as last night. Great to see them supporting these two teams out here tonight. Spinks. Turn it over. Turn it over to Ashford. Trusovics. Bound berry shape in the middle there. Then wide to Smith, that's Jamie Smith. Throw it across, and the ADF had to deal with it there. Mixios just taps it back in. Chance goes in, knuckles in on Pennell. Pennell will freeze it. Shot came in from Smithy and help from Tresovics. Face-off, far side dot in the ADF zone. First, the second one of the night, my apologies, is Cena. Here's Mixios. Mixios goes ring wide. Tapped in by Gustafson. He gets on his skates. There's Thornton. Thornton and Smith, the far side, chose not to use him. He'll go around the back. Goes to Kurolakos. Kurolakos throws it, tapped away there. Turning it over in their own zone of the ADF, though. That was Yin. There's a man at the back if he wants. Howe. Hard in. Block. Chance at the back there, but couldn't find it. Pennell making a great stop there. Small bout of chaos. 22:15 left on the running clock here. Face off is down, picked by Green, and Pennell was calm enough to see it wide. Bull centers it up. There was 2 free men on the slot. slot, couldn't find any of them. Bounces over another stick for the Aussie Heat. They've had no puck luck tonight. Icing will be called. No will be waved off. One linesman put the arm up for icing, the other waved it off almost instantaneously. Here goes Sparks. Sparks is round Kuralakos, and it made with him but couldn't find him, and Kuralakos is able to recover. Kuralakos round one, down he goes, arm doesn't go up. Sparks lost sight of the puck. West just throws it deep, finds Cox. That's who he didn't want to find. Played down and deep, icing is waved off. Played off the boards by the ADF here. They'll enter the zone through one. And they'll take the other end. It was Tunnard toe dragging around one at the blue line. Kept in by the ADF, it's Brown. Brown throws it in, stopped before it could get to the goal. Brown kept it in, Brown with a chance, he shoots, Baltisson with the save. Here's West, he's Tunnard. Tunnard and Bull will go into the corner, Tunnard will win, he'll centre it back up, chance down low, and Baltisson will make the save. Face off in the Heat zone, far side dot. It's down, the ADF will try and control this, they will get it out of the end, shot will come in. And the save will be made, that was Williams there with the shot. We'll redo that face off. It's down, it's off the face off straight at Baltisson. Third time's the charm, isn't it? Surely they couldn't score at the face off, could we? Down that. I think it was Spinks who was trying. Chance. Spinks can't get control of it though. Evans is working hard the far there. Wraps it around the board to Spinks. Spinks has Williams in the slot. Tried to find the shot. Bank it in off Baltisson. As the siren goes for one. It was Albert Yoon that separates us here though tonight. His goal. That's what separates the two teams. It was unassisted. It was an absolute beauty. It's 1-0, the ADF over the Aussie Heat. Albert Yoon was the Army reservist who was self-employed, enjoys playing soccer and loves gardening. I'm sure I could come up with some garden ones later. He did shovel that goal on net, didn't he, from memory? Farmed his own space. He was sowing the seeds of success for the ADF with that great goal. I'm going to stop, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. We've seen some great play from Baltisson tonight in goal for the Aussie Heat. He's been seeing a few wide, he's seen quite a few shots on net as Sean Baltisson, 27 years of age. In 2014-15 he won the Gavin Road Summer Competition at the Liverpool Catholic Club Ice Hockey Rink in Sydney. He was a seasonal snowboarder and has competed in the 2016 Australian Police Winter Games and won gold in downhill border X. I'm not quite sure what downhill border X is, but if you win gold in it, good on you. You're obviously better than a whole lot of other blokes. Quick intermissions here tonight. 17 minutes back up on the clock. Well, we are underway. It's the Heat who will control it through the neutral zone, but they are down 1-0. Chance there, and Pennell has to make the save. He doesn't completely freeze it though. And they will not be able to do anything with it. Gustafson plays it to Thornton. Smith rips a shot. Just wide. Trusovic there with the chance for the Aussie Heat. Here's Thornton. Finds Yin at the blue line. Yin round one. Round two. Yin Thornton at the back, but he couldn't tuck it away. What a beautiful piece of play by the ADF. Kuralakos keeps it at the blue line, but turns it over. There's Ashford. Ashford round one. Finds Tresovic. Tresovic on 1-on-1. Oh, and he hits the pipe and away. Here's Kuralakos. Couldn't find Smith in the middle. Wheeling around, here's Tresovic again for the Heat. He can shoot himself into a deflection off Yin. Pennell had to see it wide. What a start to the second period. I think we heard about 4 or 5 dings last night. That's our first of the night tonight. A true meaningful one. Face-off is down. It was in the ADF zone. Cox will take it out. And we'll reset for the Aussie Heat. Snake is beautiful by Tim Cox. Here's Sparks. Sparks will rip a shot and it's shouldered wide there by Pennell. Cox keeps it at the blue line and loses it on top of the boards. Lights it at the blue line. Ball got it ripped wide. Found Howe. Howe throws it in. Here's Sparks got control. There's Bull. We'll fall out the back for Sparks. He couldn't get control. There's Bull. Oh, the save. See how they go tonight. Cox turning the puck over on his own side. It was Smith who went out there and got it off him. The 2 AIHL players turnover again. Here's a short-handed opportunity. And Gustafsson says, this is my puck. I'm going to go the other way with it. And then he's going to fire it back down the other way. Cox says, yeah, okay, I'll just lob this one down. Here's Yin. Yin round 1, Yin round 2. Yin away from a 3rd. Through a 4th. Gustafsson through his legs. Here's Smith, short-handed opportunity. Off the mask of Baltisson and out of play. Richie will agree with me when he hears this. This has been some outstanding hockey. Richie, my camera operator, up on the platform of doom tonight. It's been quite sturdy. We can't say anything too bad about the platform tonight. Thumbs up from Richie. Face-off is down. He's trying to be cleared by the Heat. Would you believe they're on the power play? Here's Thornton going through 2 Heat players. He couldn't find the puck. And away though, the Heat through Reeves. Reeves will wind up the shot, but he'll put it wide. Getter at the back. And you have to play it around the boards. Johnson couldn't get it out though. Reeves saw it to Hurst. Hurst sees it to Reeves. Reeves can step into the shot, but Thornton poke checks it away. Hutchings. Nice pass to Barber. Goes and finds Panetta. Panetta on the far side here. Throws it in. Behind. Reeves will go and get it. Plays it back to Barber. Barber shoots. Shoots into Thornton's skates, and Thornton just plays it down. And Hutchings will go and get it. Good. Ton of the company. The penalty is expired for the ADF. On the boards goes Barber. Finds Panetta tied up with an ADF player. That was Spinks. Made out. There was a chance for the ADF, but instead it goes to Yin. West sees off one, shoots, and Baltisson has to make the save. Tunnock goes in, shot came in from West again off the back end, and Baltisson will freeze with 6.5 left in the clock. Run of the play really has been with the ADF. They really do need to find. There's 6 players on the ice for the ADF. Evans comes off, face off in the Heat zone, far side dot is one, and controlled by the Heat. Smith, Jamie Smith, the goal scorer for the Heat. Tried to find Tresovic, but couldn't. Icing will be called. Yes, it will. Tick under 6 minutes now remaining in the second period. Off is Denver. Played out by the Heat. Yin will go and collect the upstanding end over. Nicely plays it up to Williams. Spinks. Won't find Williams. Chance Baltisson is collided with as an ADF player careened into the boards. Away, here's Tresovic. Tresovic has created his own chance here. Finds the chance, Ashford, and he finds the body of Pennell. Kept in though by the Heat, now played out and away. Here's Smith for the ADF. Smith is being lined up by Mixios.
Smith saw it wide, tried to find Thornton in the slot area, but couldn't. Played out by Ashford. Thrown in by Tresevics and covered by Pennell. The speed of tonight's game is really quickened up compared to last night. Players throwing each other themselves around. 4.5 left in the period. Balls out juicily for the Heat in front of the ADF net, but the ADF will get this one cleared through Brown. Gustafson shields the puck away from Bull, spins around from him. Backhands it, but only into Cox. Cox just dealt with it. Jumps over Thornton's stick. Here's a chance for Sparks. Sparks couldn't control. There was Thornton. Here's Bull. Bull throws it in for the Heat. And played out there by the ADF. By Sparks and neutralised for the Heat. Sparks plays it to Dornbos. Dornbos turns it over. Bull. There's Sparks for company. Here's Sparks. Chips it in the middle. There's a man in the back. It was Hal. Hal was all on his own and he deflected it wide. Will he come back to regret that chance? Arm is up and the penalty is going to go against Bull, against Sparks. Shot goes in from Smith. Falls out the back. Whipped away by the ADF. And Sparks is going to the box. He's going to be holding. Interference is the call. Sparks the spot. For Sparks to take his spot in the penalty box. Took under 3 minutes now remaining here in the second period. ADF are on the power play. Yin tries to get a shot in, deflects the knuckles round and wide. And we'll pick it up. Couldn't find Johnson in the middle. Yin will line it up again, he'll shoot. Looking for an active stick. Here's Kouroulakos. Kouroulakos going to wrap around and a man in the slot. Couldn't find it. Here's Hurst. Hurst is going to lug it out. He'll find Reeves. Reeves round. Down goes Reeves. Arm doesn't go up for him. And huge hit! Hutchings and Kouroulakos collide. Here's Reeves. Hurst. What a hit. Neutralised. Hutchings and Kouroulakos come together. Don't tell these blokes it doesn't mean anything. Mixios sees it out. Controlled by Kouroulakos. Offside's going to be called on the ADF side. They weren't smart in tagging up. Berry shake, Berry holds. Lays it out. Controlled by Pennell. Here's Williams. Unlucky for the ADF. Kouroulakos tripped on the fan gate there. Here's a chance. Here's Evans. Evans slides it, but Baltisson was good enough to see that one wide. Here's a chance. Panetta, if he finds Ashford, doesn't. Finds Yin instead. Yin round one. Yin lines up, shoots into Mixios' stick. Berry sees it wide, rounds the boards, lays it in. Baltisson was covering his net well. Berry shovels it out. Through. Spinks, here's Ashford. Ashford shoots into the mask of Pennell. And we'll have a face-off. Both goaltenders have worn a puck to the mask. Penalty has expired. So once play resumes, the Aussie Heat will be 5-on-5 once again. He's out and away. It's Green. Green trying to keep it away. Chance down low. Gustafson. Smith couldn't link up. Thornton working hard. Finds Brown. Deflection from Gustafson. From the Smith, sorry. Smith reels away from one. Goes the wraparound chance. And he couldn't. Wasn't able to be accurate with it. Brown dumps this one back down and in. He's Green. Green skates into the wall and then tries to skate it round and coming together there at the Zamboni gate.
chance for the inside as the period expires there. What a great period of hockey. But against the run of play, it was Jamie Smith who equalised for the Aussie Heat. Smith's 34. His first child, Jackson, was born in August. His favourite team is the New York Rangers. And he also wants to go for the Las Vegas team when they exist very shortly. He's a police officer now working in forensic services. So this is the bloke that'll know your fingerprints, know your shoe print. You'll find that stray piece of hair off your arm that'll drift off at a crime scene that you wouldn't think of. This is the sort of stuff you wouldn't think of as a criminal. The bit of arm hair that comes off. Bang, that got you. Busted. You were the one that robbed the bank of $70 million because you left arm hair behind. Jamie Smith was the one that'll get you. Jamie Smith is the man that has equalised for us here off the deflection after Berry threw it in from the blue line. 17 minutes left. We couldn't draw again, could we? That can't be allowed. Surely not. Myself and the good folks at home and the respective workplaces around the world and in Australia demand a result. Oh, winners. Third period is underway here between the Heat and the ADF. Smith trying to control it. Controlled by Tresovics. Couldn't find Ashford. Here's Thornton. These two top lines have really been going at it. Here's Thornton, round one. Tries to get the shot away. Does Baltisson with a great save. And he covers the puck. He has been my little mini tournament MVP. And that's Baltisson making save after save. Face off in the Heat zone. Here's far side top. Knuckles out of the zone. Brown couldn't control it. It wasn't in. Played it off the boards. And the Heat, I think that's Cox. A bit of a party trick there. He's turned this one over with Smith picking it up. Shot goes in. Baltisson adds it wide. And there's the goal! Gustafsson! And after his unassisted shorthanded beauty last night, he's there to knock one home. Smith has been given the goal and Gustafsson the assist. I thought it was Gustafsson who knocked it home. I'm going to stick with Gustafsson with the goal. Sparks plays it around the boards. I'm not buying that goal scorer there. Bull with the block there. Finds Sparks and Howe working for him. Here's Bull. Bull with a chance to equalise. Peddle with a great save. Pennell who keeps the ADF in the lead. I dare to say something nice about Pennell. I just said something nice about Baltisson. You can see that my goalie jinx is in full effect. The Melbourne Mustangs will be daring to watch. ADF worked this one out the way. Icing will be called. So the ADF, everyone will reset. To go to 14 and a half left in this third period. Excellent crowd has rolled in tonight again. Again around 200. Both sides will be very happy with the turnout. Shot is deflected wide by Spark. Spark's made it close. Tunnett round one nicely. Round a second. Tunnett going all the way home. Baltisson stops him though at the final point. Tunnett was weaving, slaloming. Look at the beard on him. Outstanding. Tunnett sporting a playoff beard. down and works its way to Baltissa. We're not going to have this business here again, are we? 3 or 4 face-offs in a row. But they all keep making their way to Baltissa. No, we don't. Down goes a linesman. This Speaks working hard. Tries to bank it in on the back of Baltissa, and he can't. Instead turns it over, and it's a 3-on-2 chance here for the ADF. Reeves can control the blue line. Yin now sees off one. Plays it against the boards. Evans finds Spinks. Kirilarkos will take it up now. Kirilarkos around Panetta. Kirilarkos tries to go through. And Baltissa sees it away. Kirilarkos head first. It's a berry there. Appears to be okay. Icing was called on the heat though. We'll have a face-off. Just a tick under 12 and a half left in this period. Rolling clock. Gustafson. Smith with the wraparound chance. And Mixios and Smith come together. Oh, Berry and Smith. Mixios has to go and separate them. Who would win in a fight between an emergency services worker and a defence member? That's like who would win a fight between Batman and Superman, you know? Heated debate. Face-off is down. Well down there by Thornton. There was Smith, but he's turned it over. It's Green. Green sees it away. Thornton pinching up there on Green. Turns it over. Chance down low. It's no goal! Are you kidding me? Baltissa pad stacked and saved! We can't go to Toronto. They're pointing to us. We can't help. We haven't got that camera angle. No goal! Well, I'll hand it to Sean Baltissa and a successful pad stack. Outstanding. Face off. Inside the heat zone is seen out by the heat. They're out and away. Here's Tresovics. Tresovics takes his own, gets a shot, and he scores! Tresovics with a snipe from the line. Drama here. The ADF denied what they thought was a clear goal. The Heat go the other way and equalise. Smith given the assist by the officials. And we have a 2-2 game here. Here's Tresovics again, and he's stopped by Pennell. Kirilarkos will shove this one out. Picked up by Ashford. Ashford throws that one. And the ADF will try and play this one out. Now goes Green. Tension in neutral ice. Trying to work it out to West. Ashford got his body in front there. Great body position by Ashford. Thrown down by Yin, and Baltissa was awake to that one. He wasn't going to get found out again. Right off the skates of the ADF. Howell plays it up to Tresovics. Tresovics will shoot! Shoot wide. Work its way around and down and out to the other zone. Sparks will have to go back and pick this one up. There's a forechecker with him. He sees off both of them. Sees off Spinks. That was Yin trying to get it out there. And oh, Yin into Tresovics. And oh, Tresovics and a Yin! Tresovics is fuming. Yin
and Tresovic exchanging blows. Don't tell these blokes it doesn't mean anything. What are we going to see here? Sparks says it'll be 5-on-5. We can't spend too long deliberating the call. It's a running clock. I think we should stop the clock for this. Both given 2 for roughing is the official call. I think I like that. Let's sit them down for 2. You have 2 for roughing, I'll have 2 for roughing. Together we'll get over this. And we will skate 4-on-4 for 2 rolling minutes. How exciting is Williams in the neutral zone. Throws it ring wide, but turns it over to Sparks. Sparks, who I don't want to claim he was a liar, but he was wrong in telling me it was going to be 5-on-5. Laid out there by hand passes called. Smiggs is saying, but it was from the defensive zone. But I don't think he could cross zones with a hand pass. You could maybe shepherd it to the other end and have the other team touch it up for you, but I don't think you can cross zones with a hand pass there. A minute remaining in the roughing penalties between Tresovic and Yin. They're having a chat there with each other. I think everything will be okay. Boards, down goes. ADF player, I think it was Gustafsson, hit the ice hard. Chip down and Gustafsson hits the ice again. And we're going to see a penalty on Mixios. Here we are. Mixios is going to take his second of the night. We're going to skate 3 and 4. We're about 20 more seconds if they can get the game started. He's down, he's Thornton. Thornton's going to line this one up. He's going to deflect like a pinball machine away. Penalty's about to expire. We're about to skate 5-on-4. There's a chance down low. Baltisson sees a jump over his goal. And Baltisson covers. Action aplenty here with 5 3/4 minutes remaining. Confusion on the ice as to who's where. It's a power play opportunity for the ADF. Makes its way out to Kouroulakos. Kouroulakos goes across to Yin. Yin lines up and shoots. Deflected wide is Kouroulakos pinching up to go and get it. Plays it round. Here's Yin. Yin skates in, shoots. And Baltisson will make the save. Gustafsson is pleading for a goal. He's saying it crept in. Gustafsson's fuming as he leaves the ice. So is Smith, so is Thornton. Thornton shakes his head. Baltisson may have got lucky there. It was a zebra meeting with 4.5 remaining in a rolling clock. Hurry up, boys. You've got hockey to play. We can't tie it. We surely can't. 13 seconds left in the Mixios penalty. There's a face-off is down. Hurst sees it out and away. Panetta goes for a skate, and that will kill off the Aussie Heat penalty. Yin, round 2. Yin has a 3-on-1 chance. Here's Yin. Tries West. West couldn't get it in. Yin tried to deflect it in, but couldn't. Tunner tried to get something going. Falls out the back. Here's West. West off the boards, out and away. Tunner shovels it out, turns it over. There's Tresovic out in the ice. Here's Tunner.
West in control, just chipped out there by Cox. Round one. Made in. Find the man properly. Bodied out of the zone. Was Smith, picked up and away, go to the Heat. Shot goes in, and all with the glove. I think we're sure that that one isn't a goal. I have to ask Sean Baltisson as he leaves the ice if those were goals or not. 3:10 left in the match. ADF side trying to get this one out of the way they can. Sean Thornton was all on his own. Thornton for the win. Oh, the save from Baltisson. That is highway robbery right there. Outstanding from Sean Baltisson. He keeps this a 2-2 game with 2.5 remaining. Out and away, here's Brown. Brown couldn't find it through first time, so he'll go a second time. He'll shovel it. Baltisson, chance down the back. And why is the whistle gone? So coming together between Gustafson and a Heat player. Barber. He's getting a little chippy as we tick under 2 minutes remaining. Scrappy end to this affair. It was Barber and Gustafson who came together. Ever since the neutral ice hit coming together collision, this game is really fired up. Here's West. Down he goes though. Green. No, Nixios, sorry. Out and away. Ball skating hard but couldn't get there. Howell tags it up. Turnover is Tunnett. Tunnett leaves it for Yin. Yin plays it off the boards. We're playing for every sheep station there is in Australia at the moment. Sparks. Howell wonderfully protected the puck. Got it out of the way but turned it over to Smith. Smith and Howell came together. Oh, Sparks has laid out Smith. Sparks laid him out. Here's a chance for the ADF side. It's a turnover. Away go the Heat the other way. A 3-on-2 opportunity. Oh, Nixios is running over the boards. And Barrio's all on it. Hughes is having it go. Gloves are off. Cox is straight down Yin. Tunnett is pointing at Yin. That will see us to the end of the match. Last night's ended in drama and so does tonight's. West is begging for time to be called, it won't be. Cox will leave the ice. Yin will leave the ice. The final will go. Will they be allowed on the ice for the final handshake? Nixios takes a seat. Cox is off to the dressing room. Come back, Tim. Nah, Tim's gone. See ya, Tim. Handshake line. We ended another draw. Last night it was 3-all. Tonight it's 2-all. Last night we ended with the Heat throwing one off the pipe. Tonight we end with the Heat's Tim Cox throwing ones into Albert Yin's face. Or at least attempting to. Yin went in on Sparks. Upended him. So we see a handshake line devoid of any of the aggression we saw on the ice. The goals tonight, they came from the Aussie Heat side by Jamie Smith on a deflection, and Nick Trusovics with a snipe from the blue line. For the ADF, it was Gustafsson at the back door, and Yin with the great goal to begin with. What a great battle we've seen between these two sides here. It has been an honour and a pleasure to commentate these two sides. We wish them well in their future endeavours, what they have up ahead for them. And it's great to see this for the future of Australian hockey. Not at the top level, but this is the next level down maybe, but they're playing with such passion. Tim Cox has rejoined us back out here. He's back. I'm glad Tim came back because he left his stick and gloves on the ice.